The first 2024 mail ballots have been sent. Here's what you should know. It's not one election, but 51, that pick the US president. Every state and the District of Columbia has its own rules and deadlines for voting and for counting votes. The first voting officially was already supposed to be underway with mail-in ballots in the key state of North Carolina, but that process was delayed by courts that ruled ballots must be reprinted without the option of Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who suspended his campaign and endorsed former President Donald Trump. Absentee ballots are now officially available in Alabama, although, somewhat ironically, it is a state that discourages early voting. Others will follow in the weeks to come. When do voting by mail and early voting start? Most states will not offer mail-in ballots until later in September or October. The next firm date on the calendar is September 19th, when ballots are supposed to be available in the key state of Wisconsin. For all states, ballots must begin to be sent to military and overseas voters by September 21st. Each state has its own rules and deadlines for how and when to request a mail-in ballot and by when those ballots must be returned. In some states, mail ballots must be in the hands of election officials before polls close, but others will count ballots that arrive after Election Day if they were postmarked earlier. Washington, for instance, is one of the handful of states that conducts nearly all of its voting entirely by mail and will accept a mail-in ballot until results are certified in late November so long as it is postmarked by Election Day. Early voting may also be done in person in most states, but that process does not get underway until later in September. Widespread early voting will begin on September 20th in Minnesota, South Dakota, and Virginia. For specifics on your state, visit CNN's Voter Handbook, which has the dates for every state. And read more here about voting in the 2024 election.